What's going on? It's a great day to be alive. Don't tell me otherwise. Now, I know you see from the title, I'm not doing okay. And yes, I'm not doing okay. Now, for the past whole year, I've been feeling like this. And I'm a real private person. So I was debating, should I share this? Shouldn't I? I mean, it may help some people, it may not. So now I'm just recording this video to try to tell you, put some insights into my brain of what's been going on in the past 2020 with my life. Well, let's first start. We all know the pandemic has been going on, still going on, and I had lost my job. Now, this was a big blow for me. It was something I enjoyed doing, setting up sound systems and equipment, but I lost my job. But the good thing out of that, I was able to find another job, but it wasn't in my field area. So I started working in a nursing retirement home. So what I would do was just sanitize everything. And that's all I would do all day, would just be sanitizing doorknobs. I'd sometimes go clean residents' rooms. I worked in the kitchen, putting up food for the people that lived in the retirement home. Now, this was good for a while, but after a while, it just started draining on my mental health. The fact that we had to work despite people around us were infected, and we had to care for these people because this is a vulnerable population. So I was always on edge, worrying about if I catch it, what would that affect me, and things like that. But luckily, nothing happened during my time there. But it just got me thinking about life and what we're meant to do with the world. Now, that was a great time. It allowed me to gain some income through that whole year, but I just kept realizing more and more my life can end at any time. Just like I would see people that were in the retirement homes over 70 years old, they were dying because of the pandemic. And I just look, that's dreams walking out the door. That's life walking out the door. And it just kept hitting me every day. And I was just thinking, I need to get to what I love doing, which is health and fitness. And unfortunately, the pandemic took that away because it closed down the gyms. So I wasn't able to teach my classes anymore live and in person. So to help other people out, what I started doing was I was offering free donation-based fitness classes. Now I was doing these 3 days a week live streaming while working. It was a lot trying to put together new songs, routines, and do it 3 days a week. Now at first it was going so great, man. It was a good way to get people's minds off the pandemic and keep them healthy and active. But after a while, that took a toll on me too. I started thinking, man, my classes have plateaued and these are free classes. You didn't have to donate anything. I could not reach a bigger audience. So I started to question my own ability to run a business, my own fitness skills. I mean, think about it. I can't even grow to scale with free. So how am I going to grow to scale when people actually have to pay? And that took a big hit on my mental health, man. It just started questioning. It's like, I know I'm a great fitness instructor. My track record speaks for itself. If you've been to my in-person live classes, I'm telling you, I just have the energy and I know I can do very well as a fitness instructor. But as a business savvy person, that is not my strong suit. And I'm learning that just because I have skills teaching fitness doesn't mean I have skills to run a business. So, like I said, I'm offering the three classes, and then eventually I get to the point where I have to charge. I realize that in order to really make this a business, I have to earn money, and that's the bottom line of any business, right? They can help you achieve what you need to achieve. But the bottom line for any business is to make money so they can keep going and help more people with the service they offer. So that's when I launched my Work That TV. And I know it was a steep price for people still. They probably lost their jobs. They going through stuff too. I'm not the only person going through things. So I understand, but I had to start somewhere. So I created my Work That TV, and that didn't go as well as planned. So after that, I just stopped it at the end of December last year. And I just decided I'm not doing anything, YouTube, social media, for a whole year. And during that time, I just spiraled, man. Like, my mental health was at an all-time low. Like, I was depressed, moping around. I put on 50 pounds. Now, I know I don't make this channel about weight loss and trying to get the best shredded body ever in life, but my body just didn't feel like my body at that point, if you know what I'm saying. I gained 50 pounds. I was at 200 and I went all the way up to 250. Now my joints start feeling more achy, and plus I'm 37 years old. So hey, age is hitting me too, but I just don't feel like myself. And plus the self-conscious pressure to think, man, I need to be shredded to teach people. I mean, think about it. How am I telling people to lose weight and get active, and here I am just gaining weight? I mean, it was a bad time for me. I was just binge eating junk food all the time, just going to the grocery store, the corner store, getting snack food, cookies, cakes. I mean, I was not taking care of myself. Like, I really, at that point, did not care about how I looked. I was eating my feelings, man, and that is not a good way to go. And this has probably been the first time in my life where I've been in this situation. I'm usually a happy person, an optimistic person, but this time in my life, I was just down the drain, man. I just, looking at myself in the mirror, I did not like what I see. My body was aching, just getting up, doing basic things. I hadn't worked out in a long time. Even though I have equipment in my house, it's not the same as being in person. I love the gym. I love the energy. And since that was taken away, I lost a thing that I didn't realize that helped me cope with so many things. Now, throughout my life, I've never had a six-pack, hard, shredded body. So I was not trying to get down to that point. It's just I didn't feel good at where I was at, especially doing the moves and trying to help you out, trying to motivate you to stay active, lose the weight. Because if I'm not feeling it, it's going to show on camera. Trust me. So that's why I stopped and I didn't want to do anything. Now, taking that whole break from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it was great, man. Like, and still now, like, to be honest, I'm tired of social media, right? And some people count YouTube as social media. I see it as kind of different because YouTube is actually a search engine that provides information for long-term solutions. Whereas, yes, Instagram, Facebook can give you solutions, but it's just bite-sized entertainment. I just got to the point where I'm tired of just providing people 1 minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds entertainment, and you just scroll right past it. That's what we do. We just scroll right past all this information. What do you retain, right? And because, see, it works for certain people, but it doesn't work for everybody. And that's the illusion that you have to be on social media, especially if you run a business. It's an illusion. Of course, it's going to work for some people. And for the majority of people, it's not. No matter what you do, that's just like anything in life. Let's just take your fitness and health. You might see somebody that you really admire and you see that they lost weight doing this certain type of thing, eating certain type of food, certain type of workouts, but you do the exact same thing and you go nowhere. That's just how it works. So I started to notice, like, why am I keep posting to these social media platforms with all this stuff? I mean, people just scroll past, right? If you was to sit back and think, if I was to ask you, what did you see yesterday at 1 o'clock on social media? Would you be able to tell me what it was? Let me just say, what did you see an hour ago? Do you remember anything really that helped your life? Probably not. You just have so much information, and that's all our collective fault, right? We post things, we put things up, especially as a business, we want to be seen, right? That's the biggest goal. Be seen so you can earn income doing what you want to do and grow from there. But not everybody is going to be seen. So I just really stopped social media. I just got tired of trying to post, trying to keep up. I decided I want to do what I want to do, right? You hear me? I want to do what I want to do. Because when it comes down to it, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, they all have an agenda as well. Remember when I said businesses' number one goal is to make money and stay alive. So they have an agenda. So you need to do what they want you to do in order to grow. And I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the way I want to do for my mental health. I'm tired of coming up with stuff just to entertain someone for 10 seconds. No, I have a bigger goal in Work That. It's always been a bigger plan to help people in the long run to see past all the BS stuff that's out there. So that's why I took that long old break from social media. Then towards the end of this year, I actually went back and checked some of my messages on Instagram, Facebook, and some emails. And, some people gave me some encouraging words. They shared their story, and that made me think like I am helping some people. Sometimes it feels like you're helping no one. You're not doing anything, right? No one gives you the feedback on a daily basis to say, oh, you're helping me. But those couple of people made me realize that I created Work That for a bigger goal. I was at a point when I had my injury where I didn't think I can go on with what I was doing with my career, with what I was doing with my life. But I rose up from that situation. I didn't let that setback stop the comeback. And I don't want to let that happen again. I don't want that to happen for you. I want to be the motivation for you to show you that your setbacks don't have to stop your comeback. I really appreciate all those people that reached out, the few people on Instagram, email that shared their personal story, because it made me feel like if I affected this one person, there's probably some other people that's not speaking to me, but I'm still affecting them through the camera. So that's why I start to come back posting. I'm going to try to do it regularly. I'm going to do what I can for myself. I'm going to do it my way. I'm not going to be a slave to these algorithms as everybody always talks about, because I know you can still cut through all the mess, even though these companies are geared to function the way they want you to function. So as of now, I actually joined back up with the gym in my area. Gyms are open. Hopefully they stay open. They have a low capacity. So I'm back in the group fitness space. And I also have a job interview to work back in group fitness at this local gym. So I'm happy about that. So I hope I get this job back teaching physically in the studio, because that's just what I love. That's my energy. That helps me give more energy back to you. So that's just where a quick catch up, a rundown of where I'm at. I hope I can help someone with this message, because I know a lot of people are going through some things, and sometimes people don't speak out about this stuff, especially men. We try to keep our chest up, try to be all strong and all that, but we need to speak out too, because we hurt, right? Everyone hurts. I'm human, you human, and because we are human, we share the same traits. So if me spilling my guts right now can help you get on the comeback, because I'm going to be coming back too. I'm going to be right along with you with the comeback. I'm happy. So take it easy. And remember, it's a great day to be alive. Don't tell me otherwise. Peace.